Hi, this is Patty in Cincinnati. It's the first time I've done a video like this. I'm not in my comfort zone, but then I realized nobody's in their comfort zone right now. And I'm here because I wanted to share with you a relaxation practice that I was introduced to several years ago that has made a huge difference in my life. And that practice is called Sophrology. You've probably likely never heard of it before. It actually stands for the study of the harmony of the mind. Perhaps if you've been to France or Switzerland, it's in Spain and Germany and even in England. But it is not readily here in the United States. There is a sprinkling of certified sophrologists here in the US, and it has been my passion to be able to bring this here to the United States and the knowledge of this practice, and what better time than now. Sophrology was started back in 1960. A neuropsychiatrist named Dr. Alfonso Casado was working in Madrid, Spain, primarily with post-traumatic stress patients. And at that time, electric shock therapy was used, of course, drugs and medications. And he was trying to find a different alternative that was gentler and didn't have some of the side effects of the other treatments. His wife happened to practice yoga, and he realized that yoga, both mentally and physically, was beneficial to people. And so he became very interested in some of the Eastern medicines. And so he traveled in the mid-1960s to Japan. He traveled to Tibet to see the Dalai Lama. He studied yoga and meditation and Zen. And what he did is took what he thought were the best of each one of these practices and packaged it in a very Western-friendly form. It is something that can be done standing up, sitting down on a chair, and as little as 10 minutes a day, and bring you those same benefits as some of those other practices. It was something that I definitely used and found very powerful in my own life. I was able to learn this practice because I was living over in Geneva, Switzerland for 2 years. And at that time, like I say, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I would not trade a minute of my time over there, but it was difficult. I had missed family and friends, and it was a difficult transition for me over there. Luckily, at the town nearby, the very first school that started teaching sophrology in the English language started in 2006, and I happened to be there. So I worked together with an awesome group of people, and I learned for my own personal benefit the practice of sophrology and became certified in the practice. When I returned back from Switzerland, I also again had a very difficult transition and some life changes, and I found sophrology was my anchor. So then I became passionate about sophrology and wanting to share it with other people in the practice here in the United States. So sophrology is actually a lot of breathing techniques. It's a dynamic relaxation, so there are gentle, simple movements that you do. It is definitely mindfulness before the term mindfulness became such a buzzword that it is now. And it is something that can be shared with everyone at any age. They use it in schools and businesses. It's used a lot in sports as well. So it is something that I would like to share through 3 videos, this introductory videos, just to kind of let you know what briefly it is. The second video would have a PowerPoint presentation, and that presentation will go through some of the history of sophrology, some of the benefits of sophrology, and then the structure of the exercise itself. And then in the third video will be the exercise that we call the 3 key techniques, which is the basic, which sophrology builds on, is these 3 key techniques. That way you don't have to go back and listen to these videos again, and you can go straight to that practice and use that as a daily practice. So I welcome you to come join me for the second video. I look forward to sharing this practice that has become so dear to me and to share it with you. There is no religious base to this practice. It can be used for whatever your belief system is, and it definitely allows you to be still and be quiet and to find that power that is within each of us, because that is what we need right now. And together with our strengths, we will come out on the other side of this virus that we're battling with right now. So thank you for your time. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. I ask you to always keep love and gratitude in your heart, because those 2 things are the strongest and most powerful to guide you through the situation. Thank you, and good evening.